everyone, Louisville continues to make great strides since a deadly tornado hit the town in April 2014.
The Federal Emergency Management Agency provided residents with assistance. Now officials are questioning how some of the money was spent. WCBI's Victoria Bailey visited Louisville today. She joins us now in the studio with more on that. Victoria?
That's right, Joey and Andrea. Today, the federal government says the city of Louisville should repay a $25.4 million grant awarded for recovery efforts from the 2014 tornado, citing that the city did not follow federal standards in awarding 12 contracts totaling $23.9 million. Louisville Mayor Will Hill tells me that this is just a misunderstanding.
What we're responding to is a little bit of old news to us. We have, with full intent, the city working with the state and the federal government, doing everything we can to comply. We went through an audit of the OIG many months ago, and so findings were there to help us, just preventive damage, if you will.
The magnitude of the storm and the amount of dollars set to come to Louisville raised questions about where the money was going. After receiving aid from FEMA, the city immediately put the money to good use.
And looking at how the city of Louisville handled that money. So you have a conduit of federal dollars coming through the state to the city of Louisville to rebuild, and what we've done is we've done exactly what we set out to do, and that's to rebuild an industrial site and put people to work. Winston Plywood is a result of that. This audit was done in midstream of this project. Many things were handled in a corrective measure. It was based upon procurement, and however, they both have been handled and handled accordingly, and FEMA does have the opportunity to allow based on a case-by-case basis.
Louisville Mayor Will Hill says they welcomed the audit and were able to correct any issues that were discovered.
The audits are to be there to assist us and help us, and we were delighted to have an audit early on. To find that it was only 3 findings, and our hope and anticipation is they'd be strictly administrative findings because corrective measures were taken, although there was nothing done wrong that we, the city, the state, or I think the federal government, because it's such a unique project. Building this plywood facility, this industrial facility that has been really the catalyst for our recovery, is instrumental in our recovery. So everything's been done accordingly, but now just pulling tidbits and to say that it's disallowed, it's subjective to saying that the city's going to have to pay $23 or $24 million whenever we've used the money to the best of our ability to put people back to work and recover our community.
Mayor Hill says the city is not completely back to normal after the storm, but the assistance from the federal government has created the fastest way to get things back to normal.
The city completed its exit audit 2 months ago, and Mayor Hill says the city came up $12 million under budget. For a complete look at the audit and FEMA's response, you can go to our website at WCBI.com. Joey, Andrea?